Last week on Dracula, John and Mina tied the knot. Dracula started eating Lucy. Professor Van Helsing came up with a theory. But what happens next?
Yeah, garlic. I cannot stand garlic. You, sir, the one who is sleeping on the job. State your name and rank.
General Quincy Morris, reporting for duty, sir.
Excellent, General. Now tell me, are you a disciplined man?
Discipline is my middle name, sir. Well, actually it's Chesney, but I would be obliged if you would keep that to yourself.
Of course. Now, I have a few tasks for you to test your discipline and loyalty.
Yes, sir.
First, remove all the garlic from the room. Now, pull back the sheets on Miss Lucy's bed. Excellent, General. First class. Finally, look into my eyes.
All we've done is smother her in garlic and keep her simmering in that hot room, giving her water as required. It's like being engaged to a chicken breast. Isn't that right, eh, Becky? Lucy!
Oh.
Oh, she's acting crazy.
I am not crazy. I just wanted to see my Arthur.
That's us a commotion.
Arthur, my sweet, kiss me. Let me kiss my fiancée.
Professor, you're hurting her.
She's not so Lucy, you know. Oh,
I can't bear it. I must go to her. But Lucy.
Calm down, old bean. The professor's a top chap. She won't let anything bad happen to Lucy. She'll have her up and about tomorrow like nothing's happened. I'd stake my life on it.
Lucy is dead.
Dead? But she was just alive. Oh, my poor sweet Lucy.
Such a tragic loss.
1 minute she was struggling, the next she was still. There wasn't nothing I could do. No, it is only the beginning. I will explain later. I must fetch my knives. Lucy must be removed to the cemetery. Not as such. I just want to cut off her head and drive a wooden stake through her heart. Trust me, I shall explain it all later.
Oh, Professor, I cannot believe my sweet friend Lucy is dead. I should never have left her when she needed me.
Jonathan needed you even more, and there was nothing you could have done.
You were with her at the last. I thought I might draw some comfort from hearing from your story.
In due course I shall tell it, but for now I ask of you to tell me about Lucy's decline. I know you were very close. Perhaps she confided in you.
I made notes of it, all in my diary. But I should be getting back to Jonathan. He gets anxious when I leave him. But if he wasn't so strong and brave, he might have ended up like his predecessor, Mr. Renfield.
Renfield? Ah, yes, one of Jack's patients, I believe.
I think he underwent the same trauma as Jonathan, but I don't know what that trauma was.
He hasn't told you about it.
He says it's too painful for him to relive, and he did give me his own diary, should I ever want to learn what happened.
Mina, I think I may be able to help your husband. May I please read that?
I get the impression that some of it is fairly unbelievable.
I'm no stranger to some more uncommon aspects of life.
He's not even sure he believes it actually happened, but I would hate for him to keep having his scares. The other day, we were strolling in town when Jonathan suddenly came over, all pale, and had to sit down. He said he had seen the creature who had caused his illness. Of course, that's impossible.
Never dismiss the impossible, Mina. I thank you so much for your time, and I will study the diaries of you and your husband carefully.
Sisters, the English newspapers have arrived with the itinerant Father Francis.
Oh, Father Francis, he's a real Roman Catholic.
You just like looking at the men in the sports section, Sister Tended.
I do. It's a terrible habit.
Like a paper wimple. Oh no, that's a terrible habit.
Ah, sisters, this is what I was looking for. Oh, yes. Oh, it's the Whitby Gazette. Oh, yes. Oh, dear.
Oh, is there any news of that lovely Jonathan and Mina Harker?
Oh, not a sausage. Oh, but sisters, listen to this. Oh, the neighbourhood of Whitby has been greatly disturbed by a series of tragic events. During the past week alone, reports have been received of 3 children neglecting to return home from their jobs at the local coal mine.
Oh, saints preserve us.
Oh, and 2 other children were found with slight neck injuries in the early hours of Thursday morning. Although confused, they told the Whitby police that a boy of 10 had wandered off at the behest of, in their words, a bloofer lady.
Oh, what was that boy's name?
Oh, here, have a look, sister.
Oh, I taught him when I was at Whitby Abbey last year. He was a right little...
Oh, sister, act. Oh, now go and say 10 Hail Marys right this minute. Off you go. Oh, now, where was I? Oh, although police are at a loss to guess the cause of these strange events, the local children have started playing at the game The Bloofer Lady, taking in turns to lure each other onto the heathland and bite each other's necks.
I told you so.
Oh, Sister Maria, I do so hate reading all this news of vampires.
Oh, well, don't worry, dear. Let's read the Mirror. There's never any vampires in the Mirror.
Wait and see!
What are you two doing here?
We saw you heading toward the cemetery.
We were just about to pay our respects to the dear Lucy.
Oh, what's that? Lenin's grave.
Ah, just a communist plot.
Gentlemen, we are here.
The coffin is nailed shut.
Yes, we can. Now, gentlemen, I don't want you to be alarmed by what you see when I open the coffin. Oh.
Dashed coffin's empty.
She's not there. Is that your doing, Van Helsing?
Asked as I thought. No, not me. Someone else. Or something else.
I demand an explanation.
There's something wrong with your fiancé.
Besides being dead?
Yes.
Good God. Is she Welsh?
No.
Oh, then she's alive.
Oh, she's Nosferatu.
She's Italian.
No, Nosferatu means undead. Remember those 2 small marks upon her neck? They were bite marks. She was beaten and had the blood sucked from her. She was killed by a vampire.
Oh, ridiculous.
Oh, but it's not. You're thinking too logically. But tell me, where did the blood go? I tell you she is undead, and she has become a vampire herself, and I will prove it.
Will there be a kitten? Yes, and it's just in there.
It's Lucy. She's alive.
No, not alive, but it is Lucy. Hide!
Sit down and wait for the fluffy kitten.
Stop! In the name of the Lord!
You can't stop me. No one can. Arthur, come and kiss me. We can be together forever.
No.
What?
No, you're dead. I would have considered it if you were Italian, maybe even if you were Welsh, but dead? That's just wrong. Why, it would be like necrophilia.
Maybe you'd love it.
Listen to me. Arthur, the water spread over her.
Oh, good God, what is in that?
Holy water. Anything blessed will burn her. Now, Jack, drive the wooden stake through her heart. Quickly. Now she is. Now she is. Now she is. Now she's dead. Jonathan Harker, good to meet you. I trust you're feeling better.
It's going to take some time.
I hope that what I will have to tell you will speed up the process.
What is it?
Your wife was good enough to allow me to see your diaries.
I thought I was writing the truth at the time, but now it all seems so absurd.
Jonathan, everything you wrote, it was true.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, only fools are positive.
Are you sure?
Positive?
I know about the creatures you were dealing with. I believe it was those same foul beasts that killed Lucy.
Oh my, they can't be here.
You said that Jonathan thought he saw the Count in town?
I thought so.
Count Dracula is here, in that property at Carfax. It is there that we will find him.
Oh, we can't just go knock on his door.
We need some sort of tactical, secret operation.
Oh, we're only going on reconnaissance this time. Jonathan, you know his ways. Will you come with us?
What about Mina? I don't want her alone if he's on the loose.
Oh, she can stay at the asylum. It's perfectly safe. There's lots of people around. They can't harm you.
The professor said Mr. Renfield was one of your patients. He also met with that awful man. Might I see him?
But if you're sure.
Positive.
It is you.
I'm sorry.
I know you.
We've never met.
But you're the one. He told me about you in my dreams.
Who?
My master. He's looking for someone just like you.
Oh, he rarely makes any sense, Mina. Don't worry about it.
But you don't want him.
Mr. Renfield, I am a married woman.
But he will still have you.
He certainly will not.
Renfield, you're distressing the poor woman.
You should leave.
Jack, I want to go home now.
No, leave this place. It's not fair, you know. I wanted him to come for me. If he has you, he won't care about me anymore. Oh, Master! Oh, Master, you have come for me.
Where is she?
She is here.
I shall go and take her.
But you promised you would take me with you.
Did I?
Yes, Master. Oh, great undead one.
You are strange and off-putting. I have no use for you now. I have all the companionship I need, but for one.
But you promised me immortality.
Oh, that.
So, will you?
No. But your death will be lucid.
What a waste of time. We didn't even nearly get to kill anything.
Not a waste of time. Now we know where he lives.
What are you doing in my...
Be calm, my love.
I am calm.
Such beauty, such purity. I could give you so much. I could show you the wonders of the world.
I think I'd better go and check on Mina.
We'll have a stiff drink waiting for you when you come back.
I would show you love that is purer and deeper than anything any mortal has ever experienced. Do you want that, Mina? Do you want that, Mina?
More than anything in the world.
Get away from her, you beast!
Ah,
Jonathan!
Mr. Harker, so good to see you again. I never did get to thank you for your help in bringing me to England. Had you not left so unexpectedly, I could have thanked you properly. But now seems as good an opportunity as any.
Someone help!
I could have given you everything, made you a real man.
Like Renfield.
Renfield was weak. You could have been so much more.
Drop that man!
You pose no match for me.
I think you're wrong.
Professor Van Helsing.
Count Dracula.
It has been a long time. How have you been?
Ah, not so bad. You?
Battling on?
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Well, you know what they say. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Well, as much as I would love to hang around and catch up on your miserable little mortal lives, I must fly. My dinner awaits me.
He's taken her!
That swine! We must get her back!
And we will. Let's assemble at the house with as many weapons as we can find. I'm going to contact someone who will help us exorcise Carfax.
Finally, an operation. Clean your guns, batten down the hatches, and prepare to roger everything in sight.
How did you know Dracula?
He turned my husband into a vampire when he was on his way to Moscow.
Oh, well, was your husband Russian?
No, he was taking his time.
Come on, chaps. Let's move, move, move.
Oh, are you going to shout like that this entire time?
Of course. There's no point fanning around with secret codes and hand gestures. If you want to win, you've got to shout, shout, and shout again. Now, come on.
None of them are very impressive.
Well, doesn't it matter how impressive looking the weapon is?
As long as you stick it in the right place.
Is the stakes and Mr. Harker's Bible? Can I be of any further assistance?
Good God, no. This is a highly sensitive operation. We don't need the likes of you stuffing it up for us, Becky.
Betty. Then I assume you already have a plan, then, sir?
Yes, of course I have a plan.
Do we have a plan?
No, of course we don't have a plan.
But...
Not in front of the servants, man.
Are we nearly ready yet?
Rough, tough, and ready to rumble.
So, we're going now?
No time! We can do it on the way!
Oh, get out of the way, Becky!
It's Betty. How rude. I can see why that vampire guy wants to eat them all.
You need to rise above it, Betty.
Why do you say that, sir?
Well, that little aristocratic display was clearly a call for help. This is something they don't know how to deal with. They want all the help they can get.
They're just too scared to ask.
Exactly.
Well, what's a servant going to be able to do that a noble can't?
Outwit a vampire. This could be the calling you've been searching for.
Funny, the people at the job centre never mentioned that one to me. I think I'll put the kettle on instead.
You're needed, you know.
For heaven's sake, man, get a move on! We can't mess this up! The stakes are too high! Any sign?
No one here. I thought we were supposed to exercise the place.
Hi, I'm Joe Wicks. I'm the body coach. This is PE with Joe. Come on, lift those knees. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Exercise the place!
Oh.
We must find Mina.
Here I am, Jonathan.
Mina, I'm so glad you're safe.
We'll be safe here for a while. I'll go back and lock some of the main doors. That should buy us some time.
Something is not quite right here.
Okay.
Mina, behind you! It's Dracula!
Here they are, my love.
Excellent. Thank you.
My God!
Oh, I'm sorry, Jonathan, but he really did offer me a very attractive package. I just couldn't resist.
It doesn't look like an attractive package to me.
I don't know. It's quite.
Enough. The hour grows late.
Late? What time is it?
Dinner time. Ladies?
Look, a steak.
Time to be thinking about food.
Cover me while I misdirect the crossfire.
What an ideal way to start a relationship!
You're nothing more than a one-bite stand.
Oh, I thought it might be love.
I don't believe in love at first bite.
In the name of all that is holy, cease!
Go home and tend to your teapot, Betty.
Do as he says. You can't do anything to help us.
That's it! I've had it with you trumped up, toffee-nosed, deranged bunch of aristocrats. I'm the only one who can possibly save you, and you turn me away.
Stay then. Long have I wished to taste you.
No! Oh!
You devilry is this?
Do you not realize?
My poor Jonathan, nothing you have touched is of any use to me, for I was your wife. Now I am his wife, and now you shall die.
Not so fast!
Oh, damn Bible bashers.
But the Bible, it should not have worked.
Nothing that belongs to the servants is ever touched by their highnesses.
A noble effort, but in vain. Your weapons are as nothing. Pray for your very lives. Soon you shall succumb and join me in my dark world.
Oh, that's it. We're done for.
It's not that bad, you know. You might even quite like it.
I'd rather die.
That can be arranged.
Stop! In the name of the Lord! You can have no power over me! Oh.
Oh,
Foolish
she's out for the
children.
count.
Foolish children. You should have left when you had the chance. I cannot stand melodrama. Still, you will have the rest of eternity to ponder your folly.
Wait, I have one thing left.
What? In the devil's name? I cannot quite make it out. Cheese and pineapple? Sausage rolls? Cocktail sausages? No, it cannot be! Buffet the Vampire Slayer! No!
Yes, it is. Truly dead.
Hooray!
Well done, Becky.
Betty!
Mina!
My darling, I had the strangest dream.
Oh, my darling. I found you.
And so all is ended, and at long last good has found. Our nightmare times are over, and we can look to the dawn. Good night.
We thank you, one and all, for your presence here tonight and wish you well. Stay safe. The one short way to protect yourself from vampires is to stay at home and wash your hands frequently. We ask no payment for this fabulous work of theatre. However, should you feel moved to generosity, there are 2 hats being passed below, which will go to help those who need it more. Be well, be kind, and good night.